The internet is a vast and complex network. Most people are familiar with the surface web. This is the part we use every day. We access it through popular search engines like Google, but beneath the surface lies a much larger realm known as the deep web. The deep web is not some hidden, sinister place. It simply refers to parts of the internet not indexed by standard search engines. This includes content behind logins, such as your email inbox, online banking portals, and private social media profiles. Think of it this way. When you log into your bank account, you are accessing information specific to you. This data is protected and not publicly available. It resides within the deep web. The deep web is an integral part of our digital lives. It allows for secure transactions, privacy, and personalized experiences online. Understanding the deep web is crucial for navigating the complexities of the modern internet. A helpful way to visualize the internet is to imagine an iceberg. The small tip visible above the water represents the surface web. This is the easily accessible content indexed by search engines. The vast majority of the iceberg hidden beneath the surface represents the deep web. This is where we find password-protected content, databases, and private networks. It is far larger than the surface web. Sometimes people talk about the dark web as if it were a separate layer below the deep web. However, it is more accurate to see it as a smaller section within the deep web. The key difference between the deep web and the dark web lies in accessibility. The deep web is easily accessible. We use it every day. Accessing your email, online banking, or a private social media group are all examples of entering the deep web. The dark web, however, requires specific software and authorization to access. It is designed for anonymity and operates using hidden networks. While the deep web is defined by content not indexed by search engines, the dark web is defined by its intentional inaccessibility. It's important to note that not everything on the dark web is illegal or malicious. However, its anonymous nature attracts a range of activities, both legal and illegal. The most common way to access the dark web is through a specialized browser called Tor, the onion router. Tor encrypts your internet traffic and bounces it through a network of relays around the world, making it extremely difficult to trace your online activity. This anonymity is crucial for individuals living under oppressive regimes. It allows them to communicate and access information freely. Journalists and activists also utilize Tor to protect their sources and avoid censorship. However, the same anonymity that protects journalists and activists also appeals to individuals involved in illegal activities. This has led to the misconception that the dark web is solely a haven for criminals. Section 5. Beyond the shadows, legitimate uses of the deep web. While the dark web often dominates headlines, it's important to remember that both the deep web and the dark web have legitimate uses. Reputable organizations, including media outlets and human rights groups, utilize these networks for secure communication and information sharing. For instance, the New York Times and the BBC both operate secure drop boxes on the dark web. These platforms allow whistleblowers and sources to share sensitive information anonymously, protecting both the source and the journalist. Furthermore, organizations like the Electronic Frontier Foundation, or EFF, advocate for digital privacy and provide resources for safely navigating the dark web for legitimate purposes. Section 6. Whispers in the dark forums and data breaches. Within the dark web, you can find forums and marketplaces similar to those on the surface web. However, the content and discussions on these forums are often vastly different. Some forums focus on cybersecurity, with researchers and ethical hackers sharing information about vulnerabilities and data breaches. While these forums can be used for good, they also attract individuals seeking to exploit this information for malicious purposes. One example is the trade of stolen data. Data breaches have become increasingly common, and the dark web provides a marketplace for buying and selling this stolen information. To Section 7, the underbelly, a glimpse into Darknet Markets. Perhaps the most infamous aspect of the dark web is the existence of Darknet Markets. These online marketplaces facilitate the illegal sale of drugs, weapons, and other illicit goods. The anonymity provided by the dark web makes it difficult for law enforcement to track and shut down these operations. However, it's crucial to remember that accessing or engaging in illegal activities on the dark web is a crime, even if you believe you are anonymous. While darknet markets represent a real danger and contribute to the negative perception of the dark web, it's important to maintain a balanced perspective. The vast majority of deep web content is not illegal, and the dark web itself serves important purposes for journalists, activists, and whistleblowers. Section 8. Responsible exploration. Navigating the deep web safely. Curiosity about the deep web is understandable. However, it is essential to approach this realm with caution and responsibility. If you choose to explore the dark web, take the following precautions. Use a virtual private network or VPN. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic and masks your IP address, adding an extra layer of protection even when using Tor. Disable JavaScript and plugins. These can be exploited to reveal your true identity. Be wary of what you click. Avoid clicking on suspicious links or downloading files from unknown sources. Never share personal information. Maintain your anonymity and avoid revealing any personal details. Remember, the dark web is a double-edged sword. While it offers anonymity and freedom, it also harbors risks. Exploring it requires caution, awareness, and a strong commitment to ethical conduct. Section 9. Conclusion: the deep web, a realm of potential and peril. The deep web is an integral part of the internet, encompassing a vast array of content and services, both mundane and extraordinary. While it is often conflated with the dark web and its illicit activities, it is essential to recognize the distinction between the two. The deep web, with its focus on privacy and personalized experiences, is instrumental in our daily digital lives. The dark web, veiled in anonymity, serves as a platform for both legitimate and illegal activities. As we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of the internet, understanding the nuances of the deep web, its potential benefits and inherent risks, is paramount. By promoting responsible usage and online safety, we can harness the power of the deep web while mitigating its potential dangers.